Now you have to pick a material. So think back on what you're looking for in a bag, and you have to understand what different materials do. The most common materials I'll talk about are just nylon, polyester, wax canvas, and leather, and composite materials. Nylon you can use for anything. A lot of backpack brands will use it because it is super abrasion resistant. You also have a variety of different configurations such as ripstop nylon or ballistic nylon. In a lot of ways, polyester is very similar to nylon. A lot of people have a hard time telling them apart. One thing about polyester though is that it is water repellent. It is not as abrasion resistant as nylon, but is completely water repellent. So if you're looking for waterproofness, nylon is way worse of a choice than polyester. However, if you're looking for more abrasion resistance, go with nylon. Then we have the wax canvas and leathers. So these are materials that you'll usually get for a more sophisticated look. They're not the most technical materials out there. Often, if you're looking for the most lightweight, you're not going to go with either leather or wax canvas. But if you're looking for something that looks more sophisticated and you can take to work, that usually is a great choice. And then we have the laminates and composites. This is where I would probably argue that is where you can get the most benefit. Here we're talking about like sailcloth material, which can be super lightweight, but it is completely weatherproof and super abrasion resistant. Think of X-Pack and EcoPack. And then we also have like the Ultras and Dyneemas, which are super, super lightweight and extremely like abrasion resistant. So if you're going for pure performance, this is where I would tend to go, and something you just gotta kind of understand. That being said, they do usually have a pretty big trade-off, which is they're usually pretty crinkly and they don't have the best tactile feel to them. So